Hey, Leo, Virgos, welcome in, beautiful souls. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hitting the like button. We are diving into your May reading. Yeah, April was already shifting you in deep ways, right? But yeah, we're stepping now into May 2026, and this is where things start to move. Not quietly, not slowly, but in a way where you actually begin to see results, truth, and real life changes. Let's start here because you need to feel this. April really cracked something open. May is going to be where you decide what you're rebuilding. Like around in the beginning of the month, we have that full moon in Leo. Why did I say full moon in Leo? Leo energy really coming through here. Full moon in Scorpio on the 1st, okay, and this energy goes deep. This is the emotional truth, hidden feelings, things you've been carrying quietly, finally, that's rising to the surface. My Leo Virgo cusps. For you, this can maybe touch home, stability, relationships, even maybe your inner sense of security. Something is being revealed, okay, and you just cannot unsee it. And at the same time, Mercury is shifting into Taurus, grounding your thoughts. So it's like, yes, emotions may just really be intense, but you're gonna like start to see and think, you're gonna be starting to think more clearly, more practically. You're not just feeling anymore, like you're gonna be deciding, okay? And here's where things get really interesting is like mid-month, right? We're gonna have that powerful new moon in Taurus around the 16th, and this is gonna be like your reset. This is where you plant something real. It could be something to do with your money, your career, your stability, long-term plans, something you've been wanting to build. But yeah, this is not going to be soft energy because Mars is also active. And we've got some tension within Pluto, all right? So this is going to be like you're being pushed to take action. You're being pushed to outgrow something. You're being pushed to stop playing small. So I'm hearing this very clearly for you that you can't carry old habits into the life that you're trying to build. Right? And as we move forward in the month, things are going to speed up because, yeah, Mercury is going to be moving then into Taurus. It already did go into Taurus. It's going to move from Taurus into Gemini, and the Sun follows. So, yeah, we're going to be going into Gemini season, and Mercury in Gemini. Already we've got Uranus in Gemini. Suddenly there's going to be movement, communication, ideas, opportunities. This is where things are going to start to feel more exciting, more alive, especially around your path, your purpose, your visibility in the world. Yeah, so a lot of things happening in Gemini during that time. Yes, the Sun will conjunct Uranus around the 22nd. Okay, so that energy is going to be breakthrough energy, unexpected news, perhaps something about it, like something is going to shift suddenly, some sort of change maybe you didn't plan, but one that actually puts you on a better path, I'm hearing. For some of you, this can also feel like a plot twist. A lot of plot twists have been happening. Let me know if you've been experiencing some plot twists, but these plot twists that's been happening or will be happening, it's all divinely timed. So yeah, by the time you reach the end of the month, where we're going to have the full moon in Sagittarius around the 31st. Yeah, 2 full moons in May. One out in the beginning of the month, one at the end of the month. This is expansion. This is truth. This is you seeing how far you've come and also realizing where you being called next. So overall, my beautiful Leo Virgo cusps, May is a building month. It's a decision month. It's a breakthrough month. And some of you, it's going to be all three. Maybe it's just going to be one. Each of you, your scenarios, your timelines are going to be different. I'm just giving you the overall energy for the month ahead, all right? And I'm hearing this is not going to be about waiting anymore. It's going to be about choosing differently. It's going to be about moving with intention. Yeah, and it's all about aligning your actions with the life you say that you want. So let's go deeper and dive into occultics cross. Thank you again for being here, liking the video. Those of you that do leave comments, even if it's just an emoji, I really do appreciate it. And those of you that do share your stories, what are you going through, it does help others out, and I really do enjoy reading your comments. And I do try to respond to all the comments. I like to give a blue heart emoji. Thank you for being here, beautiful souls, again. Let's have a look. Spirit, angels, ancestors, all of the highest light and good. And let's dive in here. We're using the Witchy Magic Tarot. My daughter got for me for a belated birthday present. Let's have a look here. So in your core energy, we do have the Queen of Swords. All right, so we're going to lay out all the cards, and then we're going to really dive into the energy. I like to play around with laying out the cards differently, shake things up, do a bit of changes. Sometimes I'll bring the cards out as we move through the energy. Sometimes I lay all the cards out and get all the energy on the table. Interesting that the Chariot's at the bottom of the deck here, all right, and it's reversed. Most of the cards are upright. Okay, I see there's some that is reversed here, but here's the Chariot. Something has been delayed, maybe something to do with a vehicle, maybe giving you problems. Maybe something was not moving the way you thought recently in your current energy. Something is being delayed, but I feel like that energy is going to turn around. Now, yeah, this energy that's laid out here, my Leo Virgos, this spread here, I feel like it's not light energy. It's something here about truth, decisions, and breaking cycles. All right, let's dive into your core energy here, the soul weather. Your soul weather for May as we enter May here. The Queen of Swords. I'm feeling this very clearly, that you stepping into clarity after some sort of confusion. Yeah, especially after everything, April may perhaps stirred up some sort of emotions, all that fire energy. May begins with you saying, no, I see things for what they are now. Like, this is you becoming more detached, observant, and I'm hearing honest with yourself. No, I'm not getting the cold energy. I'm getting that wise energy. Like, with all the Taurus grounding that's happening earlier in the month, this is you thinking clearly, setting boundaries, no longer romanticizing things that have hurt you or disappointed you, Yeah, you're not reacting anymore. I'm hearing that you deciding. So you're sitting in this Queen of Swords energy. What is challenging you that's in the cross position is the Four of Wands, okay? This is quite interesting because the challenge isn't chaos, it's stability. I almost said something security. What's challenging is something to do with your stability, or it's commitment. Maybe it's home, or it could even be the energy, where do I belong kind of thing. Some of you, this is maybe a relationship question. Maybe it's a home situation, moving or living situation. Or even, do I stay where I've built something, or do I leave? All right, so these are the questions that you could be asking yourself. Perhaps with this full moon in Scorpio, this could be bringing up the energy at the start of May. This could be challenging you. Maybe, the Scorpio moon could be triggering this. something that looked stable is now maybe getting questioned. The 1111 energy could be significant as well, the number 11. At the roots of everything here is the King of Pentacles. Underneath everything, your soul has really been working towards some sort of security. I'm hearing this is not just about money, but real stability, a life that feels grounded, safe, consistent. But the real truth here is maybe you've been trying to build something solid while still holding on to things that are not aligned with that stability, okay? So perhaps May is going to be like getting the energy here. Choose the life you say you want. Choose the life you say you want, or stay where you are. I mean, I quite like the images on these cards, the facial expressions. Check this dude, he's holding his pentacle, this King of Pentacles, he's really holding on to his pentacle. He's holding on to his stability, and he's like got this side eye kind of thing, like, you know, don't come mess around here with my stability. Don't come mess around with what I built, okay? In the past, we have the recent past, Seven of Pentacles. This is what's fading. It's like the energy of waiting, over-investing, putting energy into something and I'm not seeing a return. This girlie here in the card, she's like really sitting in the tree, looking at the fruit and the pentacles, all right? Yeah, this is the energy of like, I've been patient, I'm tired, I've tried, but is this even worth it anymore kind of energy, all right? And I'm hearing you already know the answer, because this energy is in the past. Now, looking here at your conscious focus, we have the Eight of Cups. Mermaids could be significant. Water placements could be significant. Fantasy could be significant. This mermaid is just swimming away from these 8 cups, all right? This is what you're aware of that you're swimming away from. I'm hearing that this is not dramatic. It's not in a dramatic way that you walked away from, swam away from this, but it's like a soul aligned. It's in a soul aligned way, I'm hearing, okay? So this is that emotional detachment. It's choosing yourself. It's leaving behind something that once mattered. This is also that Pisces Saturn energy. It's something that you're leaving behind that once mattered, but it doesn't fulfill you anymore. Whether this is people, a place, a home, some sort of situation. And this is maybe this new moon in Taurus could activate this energy, or maybe this is you've been thinking about for a while. Yeah, you're not just swimming away, walking away. You literally walking towards, I'm feeling like the energy of something more aligned, all right? And it's just a dark ocean there in the background there. It's almost like she's on the fool's journey, because here's the fool, all right? So normally there's like a sun or something bright. Okay, there's stars there. Maybe you swimming towards your healing journey, but it's almost like you can't see where she's going, all right? Because in your near future is the fool, all right? This is where you're moving towards, leaving behind this waiting and stuff, leaving behind something, going on this new beginning, this fool's journey, fresh energy. This is like you got your wand. Look at the type of moon that is here. A leap of faith. But the thing is, I'm hearing, okay, this is also not going to be reckless. Okay, it's something that perhaps you've been thinking about. I'm also getting the energy of you trusting yourself now, especially after everything that you've processed. You just stepping forward. This step forward is something that's earned. It is earned. It's a step forward. This step forward is earned. Where are you in the current situation? Your energy, you are in the moon. You perhaps could have strong Pisces or Cancer energy in your somewhere in your chart. Could be in your top 3 or your top 6, somewhere in your chart. Perhaps it doesn't have to be, but this is just energy. And this is interesting how it's showing up. Something you're still processing. Maybe it's something to do with your intuition. Maybe a little bit of confusion. Maybe some sort of fears, some doubts, maybe some what ifs, and that's okay, because maybe you like in between some sort of timeline right now, and you don't fully belong to the past anymore, all right? But you're not fully grounded in the new as well. So maybe with the transits right now, something about maybe you're feeling very emotional right now, or maybe you're feeling a bit uncertain, maybe you're feeling pulled in different directions. But at the same time, I'm getting this energy here that your intuition is very strong right now. And whatever your intuition, your gut is telling you, is guiding you, I'm hearing don't ignore that. Now, interesting, the external energies around you is the devil. And it's actually quite a cute little devil card here. But look how she's holding the apple and the 3 snake heads there. People around you, the energy around you, attachments, maybe it's temptation, maybe it's old patterns, people or situations that might just be trying to pull you back into what is familiar but not healthy. So this could be toxic dynamics, it could be codependency, fear-based decisions, staying because it's comfortable. This is what people are doing, okay, around you. Perhaps even with Pluto going retrograde in May, I'm hearing some of it is going to be very karmic. Maybe you might be tested around a Capricorn, maybe. Doesn't have to be all this kind of energy, these people that do bring forth this type of energy. But I'm hearing it's not to punish you, but to see if you will choose differently this time. Okay, here is your hopes and fears here. We do have the 6 of Cups. So I like the 6 of Cups with these 2 swans. They each got a crown on. It looks like past love. Something your heart wants. You want something that's real, something that's pure, something that feels like home. Perhaps what your inner child wants. There's some sort of nostalgia here. Maybe even someone from the past or a soulmate could be here. Maybe there's some sort of fear regarding a soulmate. Or maybe there's just a desire for love or love that feels safe and familiar, all right? Maybe this is what your inner child is wanting. But there's a little bit of fear about what if I let go and I don't find that again, okay? And maybe this is the energy that's maybe keeping you in between states, all right? In between. Now, your outcome, we have the 2 of Swords. This is quite an interesting 2 of Swords. She's not blindfolded. Her eyes are closed, so at any time she can open her eyes. There's something about a decision. Let's have a look here. We're going to clarify this to 2 of Swords. Page of Swords. Look how angry she looks here. So maybe it's some sort of decision either regarding a younger air sign. Could be a page, can be a younger person. Owls could be significant. Maybe this could be just be somebody that embodies a younger energy. Maybe you've been avoiding something or sitting on the fence about something. Maybe somebody is sending negative energy towards you. It's causing you this indecision. Yeah, May is going to bring you to a point where you can't stay neutral anymore. I'm hearing. I'm getting maybe perhaps you do gain clarity and you're going to see the truth about someone. Or maybe you're going to be gathering info that you need. And then you decide. This is something about mental clarity, cutting through emotional confusion. I'm getting something, yeah, definitely a timeline shift this month. You're going to be seeing clearly, walking away, being tested. And I'm hearing that you're being guided into something new. I'm hearing it's going to require one thing from you, and that's being honest with yourself by opening your eyes. This energy is going to be different for each and every one of you. All right, beautiful souls, and that's what we have for you. Let's get a card out here. This is the She Is Oracle, and get a final message for you that you can sit with. Spirit, angels, ancestors, all the highest light and good, please, for our Leo Virgos, can you please bring forth one card? What does their soul, the viewer watching, our Leo Virgo Cusp, what does their soul, their feminine energy or higher self need to hear right now? There's 2 poking out, 3 poking out. Okay. Hug me. All right. So maybe it's something to do with a younger child. Mom and child here. I have the right to want. So this card is about accepting yourself in your mistakes, about allowing yourself to be imperfect, and about lightness, even when things go wrong. Questions you can ask yourself and sit with. What mistakes can I still not forgive myself for? If I weren't afraid to make mistakes, what would I do? So you can sort of card 1. So there's 3 cards here. Perhaps there's actually 5. Interesting. Okay. So pick 1 to 5. Whatever resonates with you. Perhaps there's a message for all, from all 3. Okay, or 4, or 5. So 3 and 5. That could be really significant for you. Someone needs to choose 3 and 5. Okay, so number 2 here is loneliness. Loneliness can be painful, but it can also be a state of openness, a deep connection with my inner world. Sometimes we choose to be alone, sometimes we need it. Questions you can sit with yourself here on this card is, am I comfortable with being alone with myself? When does silence soothe me and when does it scare me? Number 3, we have the void. This is a space where nothing happens. Silence, uncertainty, pause. You may feel like you're stuck, but maybe you're just in a place where something new is being born. A card without form, without an answer, without a question. All right, card 4, arrival. All right. Whose voice is this? This card is about the inner voice that speaks inside us. Sometimes it's not your own. We echo parents, teachers, and society. Funny, I always add words in, all right? Those words, whose words do I repeat in my mind? Is this truly my voice? So that's number 3. And the last one is, I apologize to my body. Okay, so maybe your body is a bit tired. All right, maybe there's some, you've overworked, you've overextended your body, you pushed too hard. Maybe your body's tired. Let's have a look. It's interesting. In my touch, moments when I truly hear myself, when my voice feels real, and when I long to be heard. How do I feel when I create with my hands? What do I express through touch when I do something with attention? What new skill or craft would I like to learn? So, beautiful souls, wow, that is what we have for you for the month of May. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for leaving me comments. If you're not sure what to put in the comments, perhaps you can just put a wolf emoji, or perhaps you can let me know out of these oracle cards which ones really spoke to you right now when you clicked on this video. Interesting. I forgive myself. She's looking in the mirror at her younger self. It's just she's forgiving her younger self. So if you're still here, memory. This card is about the power of memories and how they shape us. About noticing the little things that live in memory and become part of us. What in my past has changed me? What do I want to carry with me? And what to let go of? So beautiful souls, I'm leaving that with you. Again, I'm sending you love and light. Thank you for being here, liking the video, leaving comments, being subscribers, and I will check you around in the next one.